the confidence. Looking at this matchup, if you're looking at a team, you're high winners, you're probably the underdog.
How fast can they make it work, especially in a lower bracket elimination?
Instincts displayed by the game. What do you feel like it's gonna go good?
Can't really ask for anything more signature.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to which of them gets to control the early game a lot more, in my opinion. Does Topson get to play the aggressive Pugna with the grip stroke combinations, rotating to these towers, getting early pressure, or do you get first blood on Fishman himself?
Well, second blood anyway was Fishman giving up that first blood earlier when we had that listening, but good to see he's able to bounce back. What do you think about this 9 Weaver anyway? Yeah, this matchup is going the way of the Pugna for sure. And Stormer,
he's going to get him here.
Don't on the swarm, TP away, a desperate one for the blood grenade again comes through. The extra damage that's required. Topson thanking 9 for finishing what Thompson started. They know he's here, so they're gonna bide their time. Wait for the 7-minute where he pops out. Yeah, they went for the smoke over, but I think they felt the rotation was gonna land in time. Fishman desperately trying to get that with some room to spawn, but it will not show up in time for him to steal it away. Let him bottle. Rush into Vanguard, so now he's kind of untouchable. He's going to go into Boots of Travel, Blink Dagger as his options next. Did you like the Saint King pickup when you saw it?
I think this was a pretty good spot to pick it, because they knew the lane was going to be free. I mean, it's an ancient apparition. There's no way they're kicking 33 out of this lane with a strong support in the Weaver. You know he's going to eventually kick the Nog out as well, even if you wanted to leave him in the 1v1. And then he just overtakes your jungle, starts clearing the stats, doesn't have any.
It does manage to dodge the blast, but it's running into Snake King. Now the rest of Entity was on their way. Can they bail out their carry here? 9 is going to try and get it with the Ink Swell, and that's going to be enough damage, but at the same time, Topson does die, and he was probably worth far more than the Naga Siren was, and they're going to clean house on this one. What a read from Entity.
Gabby shows up at the right place, at the right time, and that is a lot of extra XP and gold for Stormer who needed it. And then an Ice Blast gets thrown on top, right? I mean, it's a lot of long-range artillery here for Entity to just throwing it more without committing to the fight.
And the anti-healing is a big factor, right? Because they have so many.
Absolutely.
Like there's the Ink Swell with the shard later on. Gabby charging.
He went clean on the hit.
Silence. He's going to be in trouble as he gets the jump, and a beautiful jump at that. 33. Close the door on this fight before it even begins. Gabby and Kataomi are probably going to be run down as well. At least one. 33 with a third number there. Triple kill for him, and Gabby hidden in the trees will barely survive.
That was a guaranteed 4th kill if you saw him, so that is just almost an ultra kill for 33 out of nowhere.
Yeah, you know, Tundra, when we talk about farming efficiency on the map, especially ancient stacking, big deal for them. We usually talk about it on their own side of the map here. Them taking away Entity's farm is just going to be so debilitating. A big pickup, though. Topson. He'll fall, trying to pick up a power rune, but 33 is going to show up and maybe get a rebuttal here. There is the Bedlam out, but the Nether Ward is doing some serious damage. Can they finish off 33? No, they'll bullseye under the Sandstorm. And Fishman's going to get run down. No tower to protect you here. 9 gets a double. Tundra will go ahead and defend Topson's honor.
Move top is still looming for Entity. They just can't open up the tier 1s right now, which you can't open up the tier 1s for a Naga lineup. There's just nowhere to go.
Smoke rotation from behind. Grabs the 2 supports. Picture perfect for 33 once again.
So it's got to be Gabby setting it up.
Oh, that would have been fortuitous if they rounded the corner and grabbed that bug in time. 9.
The smoke is just difficult. You look at the map, I mean, where is the radiant vision right now? You have 1 ops around mid, and that's all you see.
And now Entity is here in force, but so is Tundra. And the way things have been going lately, it seems like Tundra are going to clear house on yet another team fight. Kataomi does manage to stop Topson there on the side, but Gabby's already dead. So these 2 supports are left with no cores to help them. Nice TP away from Kataomi.
You can have good impact versus supports. Even versus the 2 beefy boys, he finds them with this 4 get second, which he's considering. I agree, like, you wouldn't want your Naga to have to be this active, but it might be a game where he has no choice.
Magic burst damage, it's gonna be trouble. He's not living through this one. He didn't even have Song of Siren back up again. If they can catch 33 on its way out, unfortunately, a tornado totally blind throwing that one out. Did not clip 33.
And the vision's just not doing any favors right now. The vision's supposed to come off the Naga, being able to shove the waves. Instead, he shoved it to you. You can't get really deep observers down because you don't control more objectives on the map. Gotta work with what you have right now. And every time Watson goes down, that orchid gets delayed, which means it's a chance for the dispel items to come out on the side of Tundra, make it less effective. Kind of racing against the clock here in terms of can Naga try to keep it active.
Stormer is going to be trying to drag back his own net worth into a somewhat decent position. Again, he's behind Nines. Weaver is completing the hand of Midas now, but it's going to be a long road for an Entity comeback if it's even possible.
Definitely possible. You just can't get dragged into too many bad fights. Sure. 33 will go back for the pipe as well, so he's going to, maybe skirt a little bit around scaling directly to Naga, but this is a really nice item for the team in all these engagements. You're looking at basically only magic damage for Entity.
This might be for the best. Fishman tanks the death instead of Gabby, who they were setting up on. Out of here. Tundra are in pursuit. Might be able to find one more. Yep. Katomi does manage to get off the shadow realm before the silence there goes to the TP, but the Inkswell can stop it at any time.
Open up a bit more space. You can maybe get this primal BKB. That's your big timing. I mean, the BKBs are great versus Tundra's lineup. It gains pretty much everything if you can get there.
That ward. It's going to pay off. Got him after the Manta. 33 has the Inkswell to chain the stun onto his epicenter. Beautiful stop, but Skeeter could die. Oh, man, what a dodge. Gabby charges right through that red flag, and now Skeeter can continue to chase down, surviving through the Ice Blast easily. Tundra, this is just absolute domination.
Just too afraid to go for that type of smoke enemy jungle type play. You just get kicked out immediately.
Even if they caught Topson, he's got a BKB. The only thing that can actually stop him from there is really, realistically, the Pulverize. Yeah, they'll get the Grim Stroke at least. Spirit Vessel, just to make sure in case the Orchid wasn't enough.
Getting reality rifted off of a Swarm Bug. Yeah.
Tundra, it would be pretty early to be hitting high ground for much of the games that we've seen anyway. Nobody really wants to hit high ground unless they have an overwhelming advantage. Tundra do kind of have that already. They have 2.5 minutes to make use of this Aegis.
Would that be the ultimate reverse trap card? Tundra ending the games early. Nobody saw that one coming. As they're going to push 27 minutes. Topson Pugna. CG your high ground. Okay, they gave up on the siege. Let's just commit the cores. Daring Entity to go on their front line here.
And it looks like Entity may not oblige. Okay, they're going to smoke up. They're going to try and do something here. They're going to pop the glyph now.
I mean, you have to take this fight. This is Tundra just tearing you. If you're not willing to take it, what are you doing?
They're actually going outside of the base goal for 9 instead, who is cutting the mid-wave. This shows how little faith Entity has in being able to take these fights. 9 may end up falling. They just need a little bit more damage. Please tell me they're going to get something out of this. Okay, they do. Meanwhile, Watson was trying to push some of the heroes away towards that bottom lane, stop them from being able to get here. But they're here now. 33 is going to make jump forward. BKB immediately activated by Stormstormer. Protect himself from these stuns. They'll lose their support, but maybe they can get even more. Immediately an Orchid placed onto the Sand King. Remember, he is tanky with that heart, but they have plenty of damage thanks to Watson now being here. They might just be able to cut 33 down to size, trying to get away over that Haystrom. No such luck. Topson turning it around. Great Nether Ward with, but a song. We've got the arrows from BKB. Thompson. Nice and probably activates his. Immediately tries to get away. Stormstormer into the invincibility. Kiting out Skeeter nicely. The Pulverize is going to be able to grab Thompson while he's Magic Immune. They know that Magic Immune is running out too. Thompson needs the help. Where can he get it? He's not going to get it anywhere. Entity somehow making this comeback work for them.
Even got the Reaver buyback there. Turns into absolute dumpy for 9. Just crushed his economy. How many goals for Fishman?
Bloodthorn now done for the Naga Siren, another big item pickup for Entity. Does also mean there is a bit of a downside to this Naga Siren being so far up the network chart. Does mean he is going to be capped out kind of soonish. You know, he only has that one slot that's a raid band slot, then you can start getting some diminishing returns on any of your follow-up items from there.
That's interesting. You competed with Bloodthorn. I almost think the defensive value in it is better than the offensive amp here. Right, like him getting that Mage Slayer buildup, getting extra magic resist. That seems really nice for Tundra's line. Yeah. Whether he can actually get in here and use an active off it, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of dispel building up.
The Ice Blast on cooldown. Tundra is more than willing to take the fight. Gotta tell him he's gonna be in some trouble here. Self-Fuel try and protect him, get off the Terrorize, does get in onto 3.
What a
Group comes together as a result, and Watson Gabby immediately pounce on this opportunity. offline. Topson and Nine's Weaver are both dead. Meanwhile, Skeeter is trying to do what he can, but he can't really touch this Naga Siren too much. Song's gonna go out. The BKB means that only his hero can do the damage, so the illusions are rendered totally futile. They don't do anything, and now with 33 caught in a corner, he's going to try and burrow strike over the side. Desperate TP out, but they have the vision to be able to stop him. Kataomi's going to make sure he stays dead with a buyback and Yule's usage. 3 dead on the side of Tundra. Heroes that do not have buyback, all of a sudden, Entity, now, they're going to even out the net worth lead. They're going to get the Aegis. They're going to get the cheese.
This Primal Beast still has a cheese from this Aegis. He's a great cheese target. There's no real anti-healing on Tundra's side. Yeah, he should almost guarantee get it off in this next fight. Even when Martyrs play the extra tank ability to resist. I like that.
Jump forward here. Did manage to find the real Naga Siren. Not that Tundra going to do a whole lot with that just yet, but if they can kite it out a little bit, Skater jumping pretty far forward. God, you have Pulverize before he can get off the Phantasm. He's dead.
Skeeter, you are not the one playing with your food anymore. You are the food. Lingers way too long. No BKB, no Phantasm.
Got the silence, now the song. Looking to just grab as many heroes as possible. It's only going to be this Weaver, but they also spot snaking there in the corner. Nobody has the mobility to stop it, though. Topson, smart move.
This game has been everywhere, but he has found his footing now. He's just in the late game.
Tundra, let that momentum slip. We're going to try and claw back the smoke forward. A jump onto Gabby. A hard hero to bring down. They got 9. Plenty of chain stunts. Yeah, they did find 9, and Gabby gets a half health before he has to use his BKB. Now he's going to charge back in with the Ghost Scepter. Put on Topson. BKB inks well. Both being trying to get him out of there. What a grab there with the Soulbind, though. Double stock going out. BKB from Stormstormer trying to get him away. While Watson protects his heroes with the Song of Siren. Activates it now to be able to stop down. Straight for this Chaos Knight. One-on-one. This carry battle. It is no match.
Stormstormer, 200 HP. 33 got frozen. Could not finish this Invoker off.
Even the supports are surviving through this one. Topson in trouble with Gabby and Watson surrounding him. Finally, jump forward from 33 will help finish off the Ancient Apparition, but he's being kited around now. A stun on its way, hiding underneath this Sandstorm. Desperate, trying to keep Entity at bay, but they will come and hit hard with Gabby. Charging straight through that Sandstorm and flattening the Scorpion.
That fight almost got turned off of a crazy Sandstorm in the back off 33 and a great leash from Snaking. But honestly, these BKBs are just doing way too much for Entity right now. And Watson, there's just nothing controlling the Naga in the fight. He is putting out the most damage right now, just shredding people. Too many problems to deal with right now. Which fire do you try and put out first? And all of it went on Gabby at the start. That is just not the target you want to be going on if you're Tundra. And one Gabby is very happy to take up with this Martyrs play. They didn't have to use the cheese. It's just hard regen. 5,000 HP.
Receiving this carry matchup, I mean, the moment we got the butterfly on Watson, things really did start to turn. Yeah, Skater can get an MKB, but it's really not doing much for you when this battle is an illusion battle, not a hero versus hero. It's all about who's using those illusions more effectively.
And the Hex on Watson, I mean, that fight started off with 9 getting nothing off. He was trying to scout and play aggressive with BKB. It's another instance where a hero on Tundra with BKB that is supposed to guarantee them an entrance in the fight, hoping that Skeeter can somehow create some sort of opening off illusions. Phantasm up in 10.
Gabby, once again, wanting to be the target, trying to be the person to break the smokes, get the information. He's got that cheese still after all. Kataomi flicking forward, trying to get an initiation. 33 gets his jump on the Invoker, immediate Cataclysm. Skeeter already down to half health. Pops Phantasm, tries to go back to Watson, but Watson is kiting this one out. They don't need to fight him right now. Oh, the Soulbind double pull back in. Could that be good enough? No, the Terrorize pushes away all the Chaos Knight. 33, he jumps in, trying to control up Watson as long as possible, but the song goes off, bails him out, and now he starts healing back up. Gabby's ready to get this going already, popping that trample, wants to be able to lay down these cores. 33 with a Sandstorm trying to protect himself. If those impales can do enough, maybe they can still turn this one. Maybe Tundra still has a chance. And Skater goes back in, trying to go for the big Primal Beast, but he is tickling him. It is not real damage. Topson is draining a lot, though. Maybe it's Topson Topson who can do this one, but the silences are still a problem. Out of the BKBs, he's doing what damage he can, but the heart, he's rectifying any bit of damage that is being done. Entity are healing up time after time, and the Ice Blast will put that heal out of the place. This fight has gone on so long, but no heroes of Entity are dying, and every single one of them of Tundra will fall.
They just can't kill anybody. There's way too much sustain in these types of fights. Now you're just looking at potentially Megas.
Yeah, Tundra, they don't have the buybacks to be able to contest this really with their full squad. This is looking like the buildings are going to die too quickly. Les Topson can somehow persuade them not to hit the buildings and go for him instead. 33 damage. Jumps for it. So, two-man pro strike, not too bad. Cataclysm goes out. Topson's got to dodge that one, but 33 can't dodge anything. Not when he's being grabbed by the Primal Beast. Locked down there. More training from Topson, and they are going to be able to force Entity back here. They respect the fact that with that buyback from 33, they still could get caught. Well, it's only just now here. All these long light drains, he didn't have the X.
So at least now you're getting some utility effect out of it.
Yep.
But you could not rely on this
Got the side twice, Bloodthorn. Watson does not put his hero in danger. He lets Gabby charge for it and use it. You take him out. I'm going to wait for that second life. And sure enough, Skeeter doesn't buy. He immediately buys back. Soulblind onto two cores here is very nice. The Song of Siren ruins everything. Here comes the Ice Blast, lined up, goes straight for 9 and Topson. Topson pops his BKB, trying to kite backwards. Gabby's going to be targeted once again, puts himself forward, gets the dispel, turns around, goes for Topson without that BKB. Yeah, they'll just pound those mounds into dust.
Skeeter finally back. He still has no Phantasm for 9, however.
Yeah, he's doing absolutely no damage with just his hero. In fact, he pops the BKB, and now he doesn't do anything as Gabby once again grabbing a hold of these heroes, not letting them go anywhere through this one. Runs over the Sand King as well, and Entity do it. A comeback, one of the biggest disparities, one of the fastest disparities in this playoff so far. Tundra had a full lead, Entity held on and turned the game fully around.
That is not a game I expected to come back that swiftly, and it just turned on a dime. Ever since that one fight, Entity never looked back, never lost another engagement. Storm Soar was below 9.
But Zeus is fun. Look, he's smiling. He knows.
Oh no, that's some sign. Okay, hold up, hold.
He's
What's
smiling.
coming?
He's smiling.
The time is running down. Tundra putting us on the edge of our seat to see what's going to get picked up.
There it is.
Yes, they did it.
He called it.
I mean, you get to some BKBs on the side of Entity here. You have pretty good time in the team fight, I think. But this is another game where Tundra can play really fast, and already once more 9 off to a pretty fast start, though. Once we'll get the rebuttal. A slower early game than I would have expected. Tundra support duo.
Entity are going to be the ones making the first move here. Not the move that Stormer really wanted out of this one as he runs into 9. He's going to try and chase him down and might be successful in doing so. He's going to get sticky napalms on him.
He wants Wisdom Urge.
Oh, yeah, he does. You're right. Topson's going to be able to make the connection, though. Trying to go for it, push him away, but it's not good enough. They grab the lasso, and it will burn out 33 ever so barely, but it is not looking great for Entity as not only do they claim that Wisdom Rune of theirs.
Close, man. Fishman with the jukes today. Just no mana left. Topson had to get
Got another decay coming in soon. Topson will finally show up. The raindrop's still enough. Another round of decay. You know he's dead, but he cost him an extra solid 30 seconds there. Tons of damage being thrown around. You don't want to play into it.
Probably some lore implications. Watson gets the dual damage.
Yeah, Skeeter knows.
That's what it takes. Takes another self-stone.
Skeeter's spending so much trying to dodge, but the success. Oh no, not so successful. Watson gets off the Sunder last second.
It sounds just figures like if he dies there, I mean, what are you supposed to do? Like, you can't stop playing Dota just because someone gets a raid. Another self-stun.
Pulls him back pretty deep here. That's going to be into the X mode as well. An additional bit of burst damage. Is it enough? The raindrop helping to protect him, but the damage over time does do its work. Tundra are here with all 4 heroes, though, so maybe they can collect on Gabby, but now Entity, the supports are showing up. Oh, immediate doom put onto the Undying. No tombstone here, it seems.
Didn't even have it.
With Furion on top of all of that is supposed to be printing money constantly, and the net worth chart is pretty much even. They have 1,000 net worth lead, but it's really not as much as it needs to be. Another pick off here. Doom is going to be found here in the top lane. Entity are bringing a lot of heroes to these kills constantly, which is another reason why they're not able to quite keep up with Tundra in net worth, but turning that kill into a Roshan is a nice little move that you could do with an Undying. Stormstormer's going to need some help in the mid lane, though, and they're already seeping to try and bail him out. They're going to catch 9 as he tries to get away, but pulled back by the X. Tundra want to draw out the game. Is that what you're saying? It's a shocker.
Well, yeah.
Jump in. As we say that, they're the ones to make a quick move to blow up Fishman. Does he get caught on the way out, though? Kataomi, if he gets close enough, he get the swap in with the running into Wukong's command. They don't give a damn, apparently. Kataomi swaps back to Batrider, finishes off 9 before he gives up his life to that. So, 1 for 1 in the supports there after Fishman dies. Tundra are positioned to hit the tower some more, which is almost dead.
It's going to be close. See, deciding matchup. If Val can pick and choose when he goes in, he doesn't have to be the first contact. Like, Skeeter jumping in with 6 slots on anybody is going to be pretty scary this game. He'll find a freebie here. This is where the map becomes very difficult to play, and it falls back to Stormstormer. Can he continue to find pickoffs and close out the lanes with this Batrider threat?
It looks like it's not going to be totally free. Kataomi goes through the portal and catches Snaking on the other side, so they'll get support for support, 5 for 5. Not going to let it go, huh?
Nope.
3-man smoke up from Entity.
This is your Scotty. This is a big timing for Watson. You really want a full-out team fight out of this. You have all the utility to back it up. You have drums, you have solar.
They have the scan.
Pipe. You just need a target to hit, and there's a Yules and a dodge.
He's going to hop away, swap back though. Topson still going to be caught and killed. Very important that Entity got something out of that smoke. They still may be trading out Kataomi, Glimmer Cape maybe. Oh, grab I like, okay. There we go. Thought about it for 3 whole seconds.
Topson do better than that. What would have been the point of Phylactery in this game? I don't think he's cast a spell on an enemy hero in 15 minutes.
Yeah, actually, this might be like the lowest hero damage that Zeus has ever done by 34 minutes. Because Tundra are just not fighting. They are playing a game that is very different, which is,
they're trying to fight this.
They're actually doing a lot of damage. The supports are getting a little bit low, and all of a sudden, 33 Topson, they both show up to this fight. Immediately, Doom gonna put onto the Batrider, forcing out that BKB. Kataomi will eventually die underneath the acid spray.
Skeeter, he knows Stormstormer has to heal right now. Why not force the issue?
Got up the blade mail before he got stunned. Blocked down by the Sprout. Really can't go too far, but he can push him inside the base. What a brilliant move from Gabby. Watson really takes advantage of that. He brings down 33. Slows down Skeeter a little bit. Can he catch up, though? He needs more teammates.
Nothing to stick with the Scotty on the Terrorblade. If the supports get farm on Tundra, I think they win it Ultra Late. They don't, though. I feel like Watson's cleaning them up.
He's going to run into the Ward Sentry that's there farther on the right. He ran to the scan. They know he's still here, and they're going to find him. Shadow Blade now put on cooldown.
All right, big pickoff. That's one of the ratting supports, so it should give you some time and some freedom to get these lanes and set something else up here. I guess first 2, cheese is not amazing. We'll see. Another smoke by Tundra.
Wow, Entity on the low ground here, really grouped up.
Yeah,
whoa, boy, this is an opportunity. Surely Skeeter jumps in immediately trying to blow up the Undying, but a swap back in from Kataomi. He's going to be able to bail him out. The X marks the spot, pulls Skeeter back in, but look at knife. He got the Judger in with the Wukong's command, but the outcome is being blown apart by the Watson. They have the control, and they have the damage, and they will make good work of it. This is the opening that Entity has been waiting for. Finally, Tundra made a move, tripped over their own feet.
Skeeter tries his best to burst. The support doesn't even look close.
Couldn't get through it. Lincoln's 33 actually making the jump in here, seeing if they can finish off Watson without using the jump, but he gets off the Sunder, and that's now trouble. He forced that down. Skeeter, tidal wave trying to get him, pull him out. Boat coming in. There's the water park. It's not something they can fight into, so it's going to be a dieback on Skeeter. Nobody can come in and save it. And look at Watson. He doesn't give a damn about that, Doom. He just keeps on going to town. Now he's going to run down Topson as well. Looks to be able to toss himself up in the air. Enough time for a jump. Can he jump away? He's got it now, but he'll fall anyway. And that's no buyback on him. 2 heroes, no buyback. The most farmed heroes on the side of Tundra. And grab that third core. Pull him back in. Tundra have totally fallen apart. They pushed this game a solid 40 minutes, but in 2, it'll end.
They have Doom by with no Doom. Meta be damned. Watson's going to end this game right here, right now.
They surely are. X marks the spot with the swap going out there. Wukong's command, but it's Sport Monkey King. Who cares? Ignore it. Watson is ending this game right now. There's nothing you can do to stop him. Throw all the spells you want. You don't have the stuns. You don't have the damage to stop this Terrorblade.
He still has no meta.
Yeah, he's doing it all melee style.
It just doesn't damn matter. You don't have a single carry left this game to fight the one that is the rank 1 Watson.
And that is it. The TI12 winners are eliminated by Entity 2-0.
That is not an outcome I think a lot of people were expecting, especially for Tundra, who were so strong in that group stage, faltered a little bit at the end, found themselves in the lower bracket, and then find themselves against a very familiar opponent, and Entity just come out guns blazing here.
Amazing stuff from Entity. This 2-0 against Tundra keeps them alive in this lower bracket, but it does mean we're going to be saying goodbye to the TI winners. As, they had an amazing run last year, stayed in that upper bracket.